breaking news study shows that red meat is not unhealthy and not linked to all-cause mortality. Now, I've been sent this many times, and if there ever was a perfect example demonstrating a meat bias, this is probably it. Times school. So the first important point was that this study's objective was not to look at red meat and all-cause mortality. It's actually a study testing a new analytical approach called specification curve analysis, which simply put defines and implements lots of different analytical methods to try to come to some sort of conclusion. This is not a validated methodology and was only introduced in the literature in 2020. The authors themselves said, our objective, however, is not to provide answers about the health effects of red meat, but to demonstrate a proof of concept application for SCA. Secondly, this was based on National Health and Nutrition Examination survey data, which analysed dietary intakes at a single time point. This is called cross-sectional data, which is far weaker than studies that assess dietary intakes at multiple time points across many years. This is the very important temporal or time element of a study. Not just that, but this dataset had a low number of deaths. A low number of deaths in a study that is examining the relationship between red meat and death reduces a study's power to detect a potential effect, thus increasing the chance of a false negative result. Animal-based or pro-meat creators are so quick to spread this all over social media, but when it comes to long-term prospective cohort studies looking at unprocessed red meat that follow people up over time, that actually substitute foods to help you isolate the effect of a single food, which show an increased risk of all-cause mortality from unprocessed red meat and when you substitute other foods, they then want to stay quiet. As a meat eater myself, I find this level of cherry-picking hilarious.